Hi guys and welcome back to SiteEng. Today's is a first video from the small series I'm gonna do here about the must know for engineers, and in today's video I'm gonna go through the settings for Leica TS15, and obviously I'm not gonna be covering all the settings as I want to make sure you're gonna be able to go on site and be able to do the setting out and on-site engineering stuff. So yeah guys, let's go. We're gonna turn on the EDM now, and we're gonna just go quickly. Cable is being used by another, it doesn't really matter. We're gonna go next. Use total station only. Yes, that's right. Plan. Obviously, we need to level the instrument. You can see this when I'm setting up my station on my video. And the temperature, pressure, humidity. We're not going to be changing anything here, as this is not going to be impacting much our surveys. And the job name. This is the default job, and we're going to open the job in the next video after we're going to go through the settings today. So we're going to click next now and go to work, guys. If you're going to have a look here, this is a setup, surveys, takeout, and all the stuff we're going to be using. And you can see this on my setting out series when I'm going through all these programs and I'm explaining how to use them and how to work with the total station. And jobs and data here, that's what I said, that's going to be next video. Here we're going to open a new job, we're going to bring the job here, properly the control job, and then after we're going to be bringing the drawings as well as DXF files and all the stuff we need to do the setting out. But today, guys, as I said, the settings. So we're gonna go through instrument first here, TPS settings, and measurement mode and target here. And as I said, this is a must know. So I'm not gonna be going through all the settings. I just want to make sure you're gonna be able to set your EDM to just be able to go on site and start actually working as a site engineer and doing the setting out and all the stuff needed for the site. So you can see here there's a setup and survey. So for the survey, let's say we use the prism, no problem, but we can actually here start as a setup. We can change this for the any surface, and yes, this is reflectorless, single, manual, reflectorless, but we can use actually here, we're going to be shooting the reflective tape, and at least we're going to try to use this as sometimes there are problems to set out using the tape. I'm saying more this on the setup video. So we're going to go okay here. Going back here, prism search settings, we're not going to be changing anything here. We can use the defaults for this. This is a 3 seconds. This is a time limit for predicting the target location. So once the EDM following the target, it still predicts the location. So if the prism going to be covered by something at a time you move in, it's still going to try to find the target, predicting the location. But yeah, we're going to keep this power search window, find search. We're not changing anything here. As I said, this is a default. We're going to use the defaults here. Atmosphere correction, we're not going to be changing anything here. This is okay. What else we're going to have? Level a bubble. This is, of course, we can check why we got our EDM set. Offset, nothing here, guys. We're going to leave it as it is. And here, lights and accessories. This is actually the laser guide, the reticle light, and the instrument guide lights. I'm going to cover this more when I'm going to have my EDM setup, as I want to show you these lights, how they work on the EDM. And then that will be all the settings for now here. And TPS camera settings, as I said, I'm not going to be changing anything here. This is defaults, we leave it like that. Connection here as well, the CS connection, this is to check the connection. But once you're going to get your EDM on site, obviously, when you're going to turn on your instrument and then you're going to turn your robotic on, that should be connected straight away, automatically sets as a default. And if you got any problems with the connections, you can actually try to solve them here, but that in most cases actually end up to calling the EDM provider and let them to sort these problems out, because you don't want to really mix too much in the settings here. So I'm going to go jump to the user now, and we're going to go quickly to this settings. So work settings guide, this is ID templates. I wouldn't be changing anything here. Coding, light network, line work, quick coding. We don't have to jump into this now. My survey screen, that's okay. Hotkeys, your favorites. Obviously, you can change your hotkeys, your favorites. I'm using the defaults as well. So you got F7, F8, F9. This obviously going to be changed to match your work, what you like to use the most, what you're using the most, and obviously that's going to cut some time. You're not going to be jumping into the instrument. You just press F9 wherever, and then you're going to get your option. So prompt me to enter the following before storing and measuring. We can actually put here a point ID, but as you can see the defaults there was a TPS 0001. So once you're going to start doing the survey, the whole point is going to be TPS 0001, 002, and they're going to be long stuff. So once we start doing any survey, that's going to prompt us, and whatever level, whatever we're going to be doing, we can put a L1, P1, point 1, height 1, whatever we're going to be using. So that would be maybe useful to prompt us to do so. And that will be all, guys. In the work settings, I'm going to go here work install wizard. We're not going to be changing anything here, guys. System settings. So we got a regional settings, and actually here, what I'm doing myself, actually, I'm going here always, and I'm changing here the decimals. I'm going to change for 3 decimals, as we working here in construction, guys. We working with the millimeters. Once we keep with the millimeters, we're going to be all right. When you see the coordinates, and if you work with a TS06, for instance, this is a 3 decimals always, and that's well enough for us. And sometimes when I take the EDM, it shows me 4-digit. It was a little bit confusing, especially if you get used to working with the 3 decimals. Later you actually watching the 3 last digits, and it can make you a little bit confused. So that's why I'm changing this, and this is well enough. Slope, we're not changing anything here. Angle, that's all right. Time, obviously you can change the time if it's not good. Easting, northing, that's all right. Longitude, latitude, longitude. Language, Arabic, Chinese, this is obviously English. Celsius, pressure and M-bars. As I said, we're not going to be changing anything, either the way it shows. So smart work options here. Welcome panel, we can turn off this, all this stuff. We don't need our EDM to ask us what's the pressure, all that stuff, but let's keep it for now. Screen and audio, obviously you can change audio here, sounds as voice, you can turn them off, on. Text input, mobile phone style, you can change the pop-up keyboard. This is obviously, while you're going to be working, this is all dependent on you really, so you just need to just set it for yourself really. And then admin setting wizard, edit user restriction, all this stuff is not needed. So we're going to just go quickly here, transfer user objects, all these firmware, guys. I'm not going to be using anything here. This is a license here. Load firmware apps, this is extra apps. If you're using the EDM, you can actually load some apps here, as that Leica Viva have loads of apps really, but they cost money, and it depends on what you're going to be doing. But obviously the surveys, takeout, refline, all these things are the most important, and that's what we need, and that's what I got on my EDM and covering on my setting out series, and all the rest I'll just extras. And the next would be the check and adjust, make sure it's climatized and surrounding temperature shaded. Okay, so check and adjust, compensator, index, error, all this stuff. Check and adjust tilt and axis. So all the checks can be done here, and we can actually calibrate our instrument in here as well. But obviously once we got the instrument here on site, it's calibrated. We just want to check it on site. First things on site, we check in if it's calibrated, we check the error, and there we go. If it's anything wrong, we need to send the instrument out. As in most cases the instrument is provided, it needs to be actually calibrated and it needs to be good to go. Once you got any doubts about it, or instrument showing some error, you should actually send it back. And obviously if it's yours, you can adjust it yourself here. Make sure there won't be any error, any too big error, of course. And about Leica Viva, this is about Leica Viva. So this is all about the instrument here, R1000. So this is range, 1000 range, SmartWorks Viva. What's the software here? Legal information, activate legal agreement, all this stuff. So yeah, guys, that will be all into this video. That's the basic settings you want to go through while you're gonna get your instrument, and I want you to actually know what these things are and why we're gonna set in this. And in the next video, guys, we're gonna go open the new job. We're gonna bring some control jobs and all this stuff. Just don't forget, guys, to leave some comments. If you like this, leave the thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel not to miss the next videos, which are gonna be covering more stuff about the Leicas. So yeah, guys, see you next time.